What's going on, guys? Garrett here, and today we're doing episode 9 of our weekly Q&A series where you guys submit the questions and I have the answers. If you guys want to submit questions for next week's episode, make sure you guys leave them in the comment section using the hashtag Q&A, or go ahead to my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and leave questions there, as that's where I've been pulling most of the questions lately, mainly on my Facebook. But make sure you guys do follow me on all social medias to stay up to date with everything GTA 5 and GTA Online related. So with that said, let's jump right into the first question, coming from Oscar Lewis, and he asks, do you think that next-gen GTA will have car skins and decals like the Forza games? It would be a great addition if we could share them with friends and maybe even sell them to the rest of the GTA 5 community. Now, this would be, in my opinion, a great addition to GTA Online because it really gets the community involved in sharing their creations. Let's say you can have like a cheetah print for your car, where it would be like a skin that goes over your paint, I guess, on your car, and then you can share that to the community, or maybe you could even sell it on a community marketplace, where if you want like this certain decal or different type of paint, you can buy it from the community marketplace on the social club for maybe a few $1,000s, which I think would be very, very cool, especially if Rockstar could pull it off. And I think it'd just be a great addition. Let me know what you guys think about that idea, because in my opinion, this has been something that Rockstar should have had since the beginning, because the community involvement with just the Snapmatic alone is amazing. If they had a community like auction house or trading or marketplace, that'd be also really, really cool. So Rockstar, car skins, let's do it. Next question comes from Armando, and he says, what would you think if GTA 5 ever had kids in the game, like NPCs running around the city like normal NPC? Now, the biggest problem Rockstar would have with that is a lot of activist groups, like Moms Against Gaming, I think it is. There's a few other ones that would just be like, what the hell, you're killing kids in the game? A lot of game companies don't like having kids being killed in the game, due to just it being the fact that kids are pure and kids are young, and it's just not right. That's that not right. There's that thing that you shouldn't be able to kill kids in games, and that's very, very common. I don't think there's a single GTA 5 or GTA that you can actually go around killing kids that I can think of. Maybe there is one way, way back in the day, but Rockstar and a lot of games stay away from that type of things, just not wanting to even dive into that because it's just, I guess, morally wrong. I'm not really sure why you can categorize like an adult and a kid differently. You're killing them, it's a game, but that's just how the game industry works, I guess. Not really sure how to answer that, but I personally wouldn't really want it in the game, just so that we could stay away from that. I don't know, it wouldn't be a big addition anyways. Like, oh my god, you can kill one extra NPC, a kid. Ooh, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but maybe you guys would want. Let me know in the comments. Next question comes from Mike, and he says, hi Garrett Sutton, do you think Rockstar will ever add a daily reward system to GTA Online? Now, this is something I would love to see, Mike, and it's a great question, because this is something I loved about Destiny, that there was a daily reward system or a daily bounty system where you can go to a board or go somewhere. Let's say in GTA 5, you can open up your phone and you can go to a website and you can get a daily reward where it's like, if you kill 10 people with bounties on them, you'll get $10,000. Or, you know, if you do 5 team death matches, 5 races, and 5 parachute missions, you'll get $50,000. Something like that, where it would be like more of a, hey, do these missions, complete these tasks, and get this reward. I think it would be a great addition to GTA Online. Not really sure why Rockstar never went down that route, especially because we do have a leveling up system and we do have somewhat of an economy. So why Rockstar never gave us those daily rewards or dailies we could do, not sure. Maybe they do have a reason. Maybe we might even see them with next gen. We don't know just yet. Next question comes from Rice, and he says, what do you do in your free time apart from playing games and YouTube? Well, that's a very good question, because lately most of my life has consisted of YouTube and playing games. It goes hand in hand. YouTube and playing games are basically one thing. Lately, I've only been playing games for YouTube or when I'm live streaming. So whenever I'm not live streaming or doing YouTube or playing video games, I'm normally out with friends, you know, going to hang out, maybe go to a bar, or whether now I just recently signed up for a flag football team. So that's the thing. We have a whole league that we're a part of. It's a bunch of YouTubers that live here out in Washington that we're going to be playing football every Sunday. So that's pretty cool. Besides that, besides hanging out with friends, besides Skyping with friends, and going out to movies and bars and clubs, and not really. I mean, YouTube is like, takes up, I would say, 80% of my day. And that's how most YouTubers are. A lot of us just literally sit at home and grind away at making videos, entertaining you guys, informing you guys, and that's what we do. Not only because we love it, because it's also our job. So that's a thing, and I love it, and I'm sure a lot of other YouTubers are very grateful for what they have, because I am extremely grateful for this opportunity of having fun and playing games for a living. So that's pretty cool. Next question comes from Anthony. He says, do you think Rockstar should have Black Friday like a sale on cars, guns, clothes, and shark cards? P.S. Loves the vids. Keep up the great work, Garrett. Thank you so much, Anthony, for the kind words. And yes, I would love to see a Black Friday sale from Rockstar in terms of, you know, cheaper shark cards, maybe like 50% off all cards. That would be amazing. Or maybe like 25%, something along those lines, where you maybe could buy a certain amount of shark cards and get one free. I don't know what they could do, but that would be amazing if they could do a Black Friday sale, as Black Friday is sort of around the corner. If you guys don't know what Black Friday is, it's the day after Thanksgiving. I believe that's correct. Or yeah, so it's that midnight, I believe. So Thanksgiving, it's that midnight, because I think Thanksgiving falls on a Thursday. Hopefully I'm right. If I'm wrong, then I'm sounding like an idiot. But Black Friday is basically a day where things go on sale, like things of the past, like the past year that are no longer, I guess, new, go on sale. And they have another thing called Cyber Monday, where it's like on Monday of the next week, you have things that are on sale online. So it's pretty cool. If you guys have never seen that, make sure you guys do check it out this, I guess, month or next month, when you have some extra cash. Buy whatever you want. So if you want, like, you know, cheap games, they normally have really big discounts on games, even on consoles. So if you want to buy like an Xbox 360 for some reason, or a PS3, they'll have huge sales on them. So make sure you guys check that out if you have no idea anything about it. Look it up. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, some of the best deals you can get, in my opinion, that I've seen. So that's pretty cool. Next question comes from Cloven. He says, what is the hardest choice you made in your life? Now, I chose this question because it was an interesting one. This is like one of the more like deeper thought questions I had to really think about. And one of the hardest decisions I've made in my life thus far is actually to pursue YouTube as a job. Right out of college at a university, after getting my 4-year degree in business marketing, I was like, what am I gonna do? And I was actually lined up to get a few corporate jobs. Like, I was really gonna go into, you know, the corporate world, and I was just gonna continue doing YouTube as a hobby. And then I saw my channel really started to pick up once I graduated. So I graduated in December of 2013, and my channel really started growing in 2013 September. So I really started seeing a huge growth. Even then, I was like, when I first started to grow, I was like, oh my god, like, can I keep up with this workload of school and YouTube? Because at the time I was doing like 5 videos a day every single day when GTA 5 was fresh. I was like going through content like crazy, doing single player, then online came out. It was just craziness. And one of the hardest choices was to figure out whether or not, if I was going to either drop out, finish college, and then after I was done with college, whether or not I was going to go get a real job. And I guess the second hardest choice of my life that I've had to make was to move across the country. It was a hard decision between those two, whether or not which one I wanted at first, but definitely those were my hardest choices. Moving from Florida to Washington, or I guess Miami, Florida to Seattle, Washington, was a really hard decision for me, because not only was it really expensive, it was around $3,000, which at the time was, still now is a lot of money, because that's like a big portion of my paycheck, pretty much all of it right now. So that was really big, huge for me. I was like blown away by the amount of money I had to spend to move out here. But at the end of the day, you make choices in your life and you live with those choices. And I'm happy here in Washington. I think I could have been happier in Miami, but I have made some great friends out here, and I'm really enjoying my time that I've spent out here thus far. The first few months were really rocky for me moving out here, because it was so new. First time I ever moved to my own place. First time I'd ever been on my own, where I'm paying for everything, supporting myself, and living on my own with roommates is so weird to me. But now I've gotten used to it. I love my roommates, and hopefully that answers your question, Clovan. So let's move on to the next question. The next question comes from David. He says, hey, Garrett, awesome videos. Have you played Payday 2? Because I think if GTA Online Heists are somewhere close to that game, it would be awesome. Again, great video. Keep up the great job. Thank you so much, David. I have played Payday 2. That was actually one of my most streamed games back in the day. I loved Payday 2. I played a lot. I used to play a lot of the game, and the heists in there are something I wish Rockstar can emulate, where Payday 2 has an awesome heist I guess, feel to it, where it's like, you know, you can either go stealth or guns blazing, you mask up, you know, you complete the objective, either it's, you know, tie down the hostages, or get the gold, or steal the paintings, or whatever the case may be. It's just very, very fun, and I hope heists are much better than that. If they can do that, that'd be amazing. Rockstar, come through for heists. We do look forward to them. Next question comes from Mike. He says, Garrett, where do you see yourself 10 years from now YouTube-wise? Hashtag Q&A. This is on Twitter. The other question was, imagine yourself 30 years from now today. Where do you think you'll be? This is from Joshua on Facebook. Now, I put both these questions together because they're both very similar. Now, I can't tell you where I'm going to be 5 years from now. I can't even tell you where I'm going to be a year from now. Hopefully, I'm in a better place. Hopefully, you know, my life continues the way it's going and it just progresses instead of, I guess, declines. And, you know, if you guys would have asked me a year ago, Garrett, do you think your YouTube channel will be over 100,000 subscribers by 2014? I would have said, hell no. No way. Not a chance. Because at the time, it was just my hobby. It was just something I did because I loved it. And I really didn't, I guess, care about growth. I was just making videos because I enjoyed it, doing daily videos. Now, I love it even more. Plus, it's my living. It's what I make. It's what I live off of. And it just blows my mind that I'm here today. And every day I'm very grateful for you guys. Like I tell myself every morning. It's actually right up there. It says, opportunities don't happen, you create them. It's literally, opportunities don't happen, you create them. Create your opportunities. Make what you want for your life. That's inspirational words from Garrett. There you go. Next question comes from Adam, and he says, if you had to describe Rockstar in 3 words or less, what would it be? Hashtag Q&A. This is the last question of the Q&A, and of course, it would have to be stay tuned. That is a perfect description of Rockstar. It's 3 words or less. Stay tuned. Boom. Stay tuned. I'm gonna make that into a shirt. Stay tuned. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy this Q&A episode 9. Episode 9. And if you guys did, make sure you guys do drop a like. Let's go for 1,000 likes. If you guys watch it all the way to the end, use the word controller down in the comment section. Make a sentence out of controller. Also, ask me your questions on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Follow me on all social medias that can be found, I believe, over there, or up there, somewhere on the screen, or in the comments, or in the description down below. Go follow me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video, or later today with a Q&A that I might, or no, a vlog, not a Q&A. What am I talking about? I'll see you guys later.